Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to talk about the Crossfire system. This is a system, it's fairly easy. We'll do 160 across. Say if 5 hits, then we'll press the sibling, which is a 9. If the 5 hits again, we'll press the 9 up. But after that, we will collect twice on the siblings. Once we collect twice, we start all over again. Once your rack gets to approximately $300 of profit, then we take it down to our basically 160 across again. Or if you want to be even more conservative, you can go 110 inside. And then we just rinse and repeat that. It's pretty easy. You just have to calculate where you're at, what's been pressed. You're pressing the sibling. All right, let me grab some dice here and we'll get going. All right, and we're coming out. 3 craps. You can also play a pass line if you'd like to, but since we're doing 160 across, it doesn't really make sense. 8 the easy way. All right, so got 2,500. That'll be for our vig. $3 vig, or $2 vig, $3 back. All right, let's go. We're shooting. And 10. All right, here we go. And a 10, we get paid 2 for every 1. We will press the 4. And 9. With that 9 hitting, 25 pays 35, we'll press the 5. And 9 again. Get paid 35. But instead of just pressing, yeah, I can press the 75, rack that up. So now on the 5 and 9, if it hits, it's just going to be a collection point for 2 times. We've got to hit the 10 or the 4 one more time before we start collecting. And 7 out. All right, easy come, easy go. And 7 paid a line. And 7 paid a line again. And 2 craps. And 6. 6 came easy. And we'll do 160 inside. So since I threw that 100, here's the 60 to make that. All right, and $2 vig. All right, here we go. And 11 yo. And 5. Rack that, or we'll rack up 10 and we'll press 25. And 7. 7 out. A lot of 7s today, very unfortunate. That's 200. I'm just going to set it up for next time. I'll drop 50. I'll give another 10. Actually, the 50 goes to my rack, the 10 goes to this rack. All right, and we're coming out. 2 creps. 9. The point is 9. All right, here we go. We're working. 7. 1 and done. There's no strategy to protect against the 1 and done unless you're playing dark side. All right. Let's go. 10. 10 came easy. And we are 160 across. Five. 25 pays 35. We'll press up that 9 with 25. We'll rack that 10. And 10. All right. 10 gets paid 2 for that 1. We'll go ahead and press up the 4. All the bets are off. And we're coming out. 11 yo. And 9. And we're working. Let's go. 9 point. All right. So that 9, we get paid 70. We're going to press up that 5 to 75. We're off. We're going to rack the 25. Now, we're at our collection point with the 5 and 9. Funny thing is, we haven't really hit any 5 or 6 or 8s the whole time. We've got to hit one more 4 or 10 before we start collecting. We'll press one more time. All right. And we're coming out. 9. And we're on. And here's what I'm going to do. We had 20 extra. We had 10 extra. That's 30. So I'll put 25 back. Just so I can tell right here when we get near 300. If we ever get there. All right. rolling. 7 out. That was probably bad luck doing that, but oh well. All right, doesn't look good. I've never done a strategy like that ever. I've never played like that. I've pressed the siblings along with the bet. Not sure that I'm too keen on that. And that's 100. So 17, 18, 17, 18, 75. So we're down 625. Not good. That was very fast to get down 625. This strategy could really work out well with a hot shooter or even that God roll. We never got even close to being able to pull down our bets and regress back down to 160 across. That's a shame because you do get a lot of money out there. And I've played before where, you know, you get a lot of money out there and then you keep pressing and pressing and pressing. Yeah. So some of the adjustments that you can make, we didn't make any adjustments, but you can, if you see that you're on a very choppy table, instead of going 160 across, you could do 110 inside. So that's an adjustment. Common mistakes here is skipping the 2 collect rule, because you really have to get to 300 before you regress back down to whatever you started with. So even if you started at 110 across, if you get to 300, then you can go to 160. 110 inside, you can go to 160 across, or you can stay inside. Those are some mistakes. And then over advancing your outside buys, where, you know, every time you just keep buying and buying. Yeah, so this works on really a warm to hot table where you can get to that 300, you can regress down, you can really pad that bankroll. So every hit in the Crossfire has something that you need to do. Either you're pressing, you're collecting, or you're regressing. Every single. So I'm just going to say it. I'm not a fan of this because we saw that we hit 2 9s, but we pressed up the 5 pretty nice. But that doesn't mean that 5's going to hit. I would rather play a number that keeps hitting. So I guess you could do that instead of doing a Crossfire and betting up. You could press up the number that you keep hitting. That might be a good strategy, a different way of playing this. If you have any tweaks like that, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you next time at Craps University.